Well, hello there. My name is Lubricus, and welcome to Minecraft. I'll be playing a survival series, a let's play of sorts, and playing it my way. So let's get started. We're going to start a single player world. We're going to create a new world, and I've already came up with a name. Cloudstone Vale. It's going to be a survival world, hard difficulty. And we have a seed. This seed was chosen, I went into creative and kept opening seeds until I found one that had a lot of mountains, and some of the mountains pierced the clouds in the area, and so I named it Cloudstone Vale. So let's get started. Let's see where we end up. We ended up on a snow block here, so let's grab the block we spawned on right there, and let's place it right here. We're going to keep this as a keepsake, along with some other things like our first tree. Is that okay to walk on snow? Yeah, okay. We're going to punch our first log. I'm watching out for powdered snow because you can fall through that and freeze. I'm not too worried about freezing because we would get out, but it would be very inconvenient because it can be a pain. Alright, so we got our first log that we've ever punched. These are 2 mementos we'll save. We'll put a barrel in here and save these mementos as kind of memories of starting this world. I like to do that in worlds that I start. So back to this seed. I found this seed just going into creative and starting new worlds over and over until I found a world that I started in a mountainous area. I wanted mountains because this will be my second sort of big world build. I've been playing Minecraft for about a year. Started in January of this year. This is November of 2025 if you're watching this after it initially releases, but I had never played Minecraft before, 11 months ago. And you put a lot of time and energy and invest a lot into a Minecraft world, and I want the surroundings to be pretty and inspiring, and so that's all I wanted. I did not want to, didn't use chunk base or a seed decoder of any kind. I don't like doing that. To me, it takes out the immersion of discovery. I want the world to be fresh and everything to be discoverable. I like to use in-game utilities to, find things and do things. So, alright, we got that tree taken care of. So let's come over here and we're going to go ahead and make our first crafting station. Now, this will be a memento as well. Let's go ahead and make all these into planks. Let's grab that. Alright, crafting station going down. Let's just put it here for the moment. Get our first axe, and that's all we can make for now. Well, we can make more sticks, so. And we can make a pickaxe. Alright, so we need some slabs to be able to make a barrel, and we're going to take this barrel and drop it in here just like so. This is now our spawn location, our spawn barrel, so to speak. And let's get a sign, and let's drop it on here. Oops, back up one. So we have kind of almost like a time capsule. So now let's get this block. Let's make sure we don't have any additional, no, we don't have any wood in our inventory that'll confuse which block it actually is. This is the actual first block we punched. Any dirt? Nope, the actual first dirt we landed on. And the actual first crafting table we ever made. Why I'm doing that with a sign and not the axe that I just made, I have no idea, but there we go. All right, now we've got wood. Next order of business is we're going to need some wool, because we're going to need to go to sleep. And I don't want to spend the night running from creepers and skeletons and the like. So let's see if we can find any sheep quickly before nightfall. We're about halfway through the day. I don't want to get too far away from spawn or lose our way. So I'm kind of going in one general direction. Checking that hole for anything. There was some coal down there. Coal is a lower priority. Oh, look at here. This is a wolf. A white wolf. I forget the exact name, but the kind that spawns in a birch forest, I guess. So we'll come back and get him later. Man, I am not seeing any sheep at the moment. Oh, here we go. We got one. And usually where there's one, there's a couple more. And I'm not, oh wait, no, that was a birch tree. Beautiful flower area here. Flower, almost a flower forest. It's considered an old growth birch forest, according to my F3. You can't see my F3. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I'm doing some magic there. Not really, but... Alright, so mountain we spawned upon there, I guess. Yeah, there. Working our way back toward it. Yeah, that's where we spawned. And here's some sheep right here. We just need 3. We've already got 1. Oh, not a white bed. We'll go yellow bed. There we go. So we're going to have to make another crafting table, which is fine. One of those, and drop her down here, and let's go ahead and make that dye, and make that bed, and dye it yellow, and there's our first bed. We don't need these gumming up the inventory, so let's drop these wildflowers back over here. And now to get some stone. Down. Here's a ravine going down. And here's some stone here. Not a good way down though. Why don't we do this? Let's get a shovel. We need to make this mutton in a furnace because we're running low on hunger, and fortunately we haven't taken any damage. But that being said, I don't want to spend too much more time hungry. So, alright, let's go ahead and get... We need 8 of these.
Has made the advancement Stone Age.
Alright, let's see what we got behind here. I have a narrator on. The narrator reminds me of when I make an accomplishment. There's our 8, so let's drop this here and make that furnace. Drop that furnace down. Throw in those slabs and that mutton. That should be enough. We'll see what happens. Check the time. We're still good. Alright. Still working on our hole here. Alright. Oh, there's coal. And there goes some of our daylight. We'll definitely get that coal, but I think what we're going to do first is, yeah, the sun is setting. Beautiful sunset. We see some of those mountains I was talking about. So let's get this first night in the books.
Sweet dreams.
All right. Grab that bed and... Oh, didn't quite have enough. Oh, we're out of wood. Wow. All right. Well, it is what it is. We'll get more wood. Plenty of wood. All right, get the mutton. We got 5. We got 5 stone here. Let's eat this mutton. All right, we'll stop there. And let's go ahead and get this coal. Nice little coal vein here. Oh, bye-bye coal. We will not be getting that piece for a minute. That is why Minecraft rule number 1... Oh, we lost another one. Dang, alright, well. Minecraft rule number 1, never mind the block you stand on, because it might not have anything under it. And I am now crouching and mining so that I don't fall. All right. Let's see here. Let's plug this hole up here so that we don't fall in there. Let's grab this. We'll make an attempt to get that coal. We're not going to be too risky. Let's see. Careful. We can grab this copper real quick. Oh, wait, can't get copper with this one. Never mind. So we haven't advanced to stone yet, so let's hold off on that. All right. All right, here we go. Coming down. This coal landed here-ish. 1, 2. I heard him click. Okay, we're good. Let's get out from here. There are a lot of places for creepy crawlies to hide in this area, it feels like to me. And we are completely vulnerable with zero armor, not even a sword to our name. Alright, let's head this way. Okay. Alright, talking about what I was talking about before, not being able to see my F3. I do have F3 on, and it's in the top left corner of my screen. I'm currently playing at, here, I'll show you. I'm playing at 5120 by 1440, 120 frames per second. But when you upload that to YouTube, it is a wide aspect ratio and doesn't fit most playback devices like phones, iPads, standard definition, standard aspect ratio monitors. Hello, Mr. Horse. Little aside, this is my favorite horse model. The white in the middle of the head with the socks on the feet there. That is my favorite. There's a darker brown that I like a little bit better than this brown, but that's a nice one right there. Looking around for anything. Quick access, no. Back to the monitor situation. So in OBS, I have the recording set to 2560 by 1080 for YouTube. So it's only recording the middle portion of my monitor, which is what you would see if you played Minecraft in 1920 by 1080 or 2560 by, or excuse me, 1920 by 1080. Just standard 16 by 9. So you can't see my F3, you can't see my my achievements when they come across, but I'm telling you, there is an immersiveness to this monitor, this ultra wide monitor, and this place for playing Minecraft is phenomenal. So I'd highly recommend it. Oh, water, there we go. So we're gonna get down there and we're gonna get some fish. I hear lava. More sheep. We do need some cows because we need cows for leather. Our first armor will be leather. Wow, I love all these blue flowers. So we're gonna get some cows, and I hate that we're having to do this, but it is necessary. Now here's the brown I was talking about. This dark brown with the previous horse's model. But if there was interest in me uploading the ultra wide versions of these videos, I would start maybe even dual recording them or something, but I just feel like the majority of people are going to want to watch these back. And I just took fall damage. I did not mean to do that. Are going to want to watch these back in a kind of a standard aspect ratio that most people watch videos with. Wow, that's going to hurt. Not going to go that far. Let's see. Can we get down? Man, I'm going to go back over this way to get down, I'm afraid. Let's see. So if I explain the seed, and wow, look at this thing. This is amazing. Does this not inspire you to want to build something amazing right here? And this isn't even all the mountains. When I went in creative and I flew up higher, you can see just the mountains go on for miles. There's a way down there, it looks like. So let's go this way. For miles, or blocks and blocks and blocks, hundreds, maybe thousands. So you can see some spawning in back there in the distance, or rendering in, I should say. I have my render distance set to maximum. Wow, look at all the ores there. And a zombie, but we'll leave him be. We're gonna have to eat. So my next order of business, we've got the bed, we've got, well, we need wood, but not urgently. Oh, the coal as well down here. We really need food. Early game food, I really like to not kill too much of the local livestock until I'm actually farming them and breeding them for, you know, leather or wool or whatever. But fish are renewable. They just keep spawning no matter how many you kill. So we're gonna get some fish and we're gonna get this coal. So I'm gonna pause the recording and I'm gonna get a bunch of fish. And actually, before we pause it, let's go ahead and set up over here. And we'll go ahead and grab a little bit of this coal. Maybe 3 or 4 to start. That'll get us started. We already had some, I forgot about that, so we should be good. We're gonna make a little base camp right here. Drop our furnace down. Drop our crafting table down. And let's go ahead and drop that beef in that furnace. Good, let 8 of those make. And I'm gonna make a sword, our first sword. Oh, you know, we can't make a sword. Oh man, we're gonna have to go back up and get some wood. Dang it. Okay. Well, here we go. Back for some wood. I know I could do this with the axe, and I might do that, but I usually do this with a sword because then I can get the durability down and retire the sword as a first item in our a first tool memento in our spawn barrel. So before we go too much further though,
Respawn point set.
Sleep this night off. Alright, back up the hill. Whoop, don't leave without your bed. You're gonna regret that decision if you ever do that. So, why am I going all the way back up here just to get some sticks? Well, these tools, when I get them down to lower durabilities, maybe sub 10, I'm going to retire them and I'm going to put them as our first set of tools in our spawn bucket, or spawn barrel, excuse me. And they're going to be something we'll remember as the beginning of this world. Like I said, we're not in a rush. We're going to enjoy the journey. We're going to enjoy these phases of Minecraft. Right now we're in the wooden phase, or the wooden age. They call it the Stone Age when you move to the next age, so I'll call it the Wooden Age. And we're going to use up the durability on these tools. We're going to use them for all they're worth. Ah, food, extra food. So we're going to get these leaves taken care of. Maybe we'll get a couple of sticks out of these and not have to break down any wood. So far we haven't gotten any sticks. We did get a sapling. It's our first oak sapling. One sapling and you can make an entire forest. Well, that's almost always true, but jungle saplings are a little stingy, and which is the one, I think it's the dark oak, you have to have 4. I think the pale oak you can make with just 1, so we'll get to all that eventually, and there'll be time for all of it. We're just gonna break blocks listen to the music, take in all the vibes of Minecraft. It is a vibey game, if that's even a word or a way to say it, but there's a relaxing vibe to Minecraft and just breaking blocks, building things. Just there's so much to do. You don't have to progress quickly. You can take your time. Alright, that's done, and we'll leave that in the furnace for now. Alright, get that sword going. Oh, we gotta make planks, that's the issue. Alright, there's that sword. And so what I'm gonna do next is to kill a few fish. I'm gonna kill a few and keep mining coal too as well, but I'm gonna kill a few fish, and we'll do that on camera. And then after I get a few, you get the idea, I'll go off camera and just use up the durability of this sword until I'm down to about 4 or 5 durability, and we'll retire it, and we'll have enough fish probably to last us for several Minecraft days. So here we go. I swing and miss a good bit, as you can see. The fish are quite dodgy. Probably grab a couple of squid sacks as well, ink sacks. Listen for that item pop so you know you gathered that fish. When I don't hear it, I'll come back and see if I missed any. Yes, I did. See there? There we go. We're just bobbing up and down out of the water, trying to keep our bubbles. Oh my, we got ourselves a drowned. Let's go over here and deal with him. Come on over, buddy. A good way to deal with drowns is just one block in the water. He'll come up and you pop him, and he can't reach me, but I can reach him as long as I swing with good timing. And we'll be able to kill him one heart at a time.
Monster Hunter.
And I think that's the first time I've made the Monster Hunter advancement killing a drowned. It's usually a skeleton, maybe a creeper, usually a zombie, I would say, but alright, well, this turned out to be more interesting on-camera stuff than I thought. I thought killing 43 more fish would be, well, not that many, but close to it, would be boring for everyone, so. While we're doing this, let's talk about some of the... I talked a little bit about my Minecraft history. My Minecraft history is I've been playing, you know, for, like I said, 10 months. Ooh, I took damage from a... Oh, no, can't stand there. There we go, right here. I took damage from another drowned. Alright, come here, Mr. Drowned. Gotta entice him this way. Then I can get him. Oh, I went out of water. He's not... Oh, wait, is there another one? What's happening? How did he hit me? Wow, I don't know how I lost that much health. I don't think my bubbles were down. I have no idea. I'm at a loss. Alright. Okay, we need to eat. So we've got the steak that we made. So let's go ahead and eat that. Tell you what, let's grab this apple so we can keep the inventory managed up well. Don't want to eat the rotten flesh right now. Okay, we're fully satiated now. Oh, not anymore. Now we are. That should get us up to full health and maintain our satiation. Oh, we left a fish over here. I love this. I'm swimming at height where I can not use bubbles or not drown, but I can also move at underwater speeds. But a little trick I learned. Alright, so back down to this. Alright, while we're doing this, let's talk about the foundations of the series. So, number one is I want to enjoy the journey. I don't want to rush. I want to build. I want to just savor the different periods of time that are all part of the Minecraft journey. There's a time when you harvest sugarcane by hand, and then there's a time when you automate it. And I know you can rush to those automations quicker. And some people think, well, why would you? But I'm telling you, there's a vibe to doing this Minecraft stuff. Alright, 16 fish, exactly 2 coal. Alright, and we'll continue to get more fish. Oh, is that a drowned? Nope, that was a squid. Alright. So that's the first foundation, is we're going to take our time. We're going to do things the way I want to. I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to feel rushed to progress. I'm going to play it my way. And we're gonna have to sleep here in a minute. I tend to play very safe. I don't take a lot of chances. I don't die a lot, fortunately. I do get into situations where there's, it happens, but alright, right here, and let's go ahead and
respawn point set.
Not quite dark enough yet. We could mine a little of this coal while we wait for full night here. Keeping an eye on the durability of these tools, as I said. There we go. And probably some of you are saying, this guy has been playing for 3 whole days. Minecraft days. And he doesn't even have stone tools yet. And yes, that is correct. And that is by design, intentional. And I think it's more enjoyable. Alright, I didn't hear the pop. There we go. Check that durability. We're at 24. We still got plenty. Alright, I think I'll pause here. We'll go ahead and finish out these 24 fish, or 20 whatever fish for the video, or excuse me, off camera, and then I'll come back. Alright. Alright, coming back alive. We have another drowned situation. One with I think it's a fishing rod there. Let's see if we can get him to drop it. Oh my word. Well, nope, didn't need him to drop that, but we did get him to drop another copper ingot, so. Checking durability, we're at 7. You know what? That's a good place to stop. So all the items will shoot for a 7 durability. And we're going to stop here on gathering fish for now. And did we get an ink sac? Let's check and look. I didn't get an ink sac. Let me grab one of those real quick. We use the axe since we've retired the... wow, he took off. There we go. Got an ink sac now. I'm gonna make a book and quill first chance we get, and I've got a plan for that. Alright, let's finish up here. Let's see. So, got those. 16, 2 more coal. And let's go up here and get some more coal here. Alright, back to foundations. So, we talked about no rushing. Next is no chunk base. We're at 8. And let's see, what did we say? 7? So there's 7. Good, okay. So we're going to go ahead and advance up to Stone Age now on the pickaxe.
Lubricus has made the advancement getting an upgrade.
Alright, we're partially in the Stone Age, guys. Day 3. Halfway through day 3. No chunk base, no seed decoders, no, I don't necessarily think it's cheating. I'm not really sure, you know, what cheating is in Minecraft, really, but, anyway, that's a different topic, but, we are not going to do that. For me, it takes away the immersion of the world. I want to have discovery and having chunk base and kind of having a reference of where everything is. It sort of takes away, you know, exploring and discovering. It does make things go faster. But again, we're not in a hurry. Next foundation is no mods. It's vanilla Minecraft. The way Mojang intended. Not really, but it is what it is. I don't do mods. I've messed around with a few. Not my thing. I just like the vanilla experience. I do update the latest release, not the snapshots, but the latest release, and so we'll be doing that. Oh, missed a coal. We've got 14 on that. Okay, so ooh, little zombie guy over there. See him? When do we get a potato out of him? We need a potato for our farming. Early game farming. We don't want to get in trouble with this guy, though. Aha. Mob farm. Knocked him off. Oh, he's coming back. Man. Got him. Alright. Yeah, vanilla Minecraft only. And then the last foundation, and honestly the most important, is I want to build a community. I want this to be something that we can share. So I've built a very expansive world, and where I killed the Ender Dragon and, you know, did all the things in Minecraft, and I didn't rush through that one either. But there was no one to share it with. no community. And the one thing I really like about the YouTube Let's Plays that I've watched is it's a shared community, and everyone can enjoy the content and enjoy the world. And that's really what I'm after with this series. All right, we are about 40 minutes into this thing. I don't want these episodes to be too long. I think I'm going to head over here to the horses, the pretty horse that we found. And we're going to park there, and we're going to go out and do an outro. I'm new at this. This is my first YouTube video I've ever made, so go easy on me. But yeah, there he is. There's the pretty horse. But I look forward to improving and getting better. And there I am. Again, I'm Lupercus, and this is probably one of my future horses. And this is the world, and I'm excited for this journey with you guys. So when we come back, we'll probably get some shelter going in episode 2, and maybe a farm, who knows. Again, we're not in a hurry. We're going to enjoy the experience. So till next time, see you later.